And we're off. Welcome to Cumtown.
My dick. Nick, what's up? We short and change, brother?
Short and change.
Where's all that change from, my man?
It's like 6 years worth of quarters.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now's the time to do it, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
right
I was
now,
already
during
doing
the
it,
show.
you know, and then Adam interrupted me because he had to come over and gossip.
I didn't have to gossip. I did say that if I
Apparently
came over...
Cameron's dating Jeff Bezos.
If I came over...
Wait, that would be awesome, honestly.
If I came over and I had stacks of change...
Yeah, and we already
on my
had
coffee
this
table...
We already had this conversation.
Well, we could do it on mic now.
You wouldn't have 7 years worth of change.
No, I
because
wouldn't.
you're so
I wouldn't have
fucking
the
in love with it.
ingenuity.
You would take it.
I wouldn't have the stick-to-itiveness to keep all that change.
Go to the coin store.
I've completely forgot that this was in my apartment.
All right, so
there's
just
no
do
way,
it after the
There's
show.
no way you don't have a mental tab of every fucking dime that's in your house and every crevice everywhere. So don't even try and start with that fucking, actually, you're the Jew bullshit with me.
Actually,
well,
you're
this
the
is
Jew.
kind of a Jew move because you would just take it to coin store
refusing to
and pay the percentage.
Yeah,
I don't even, where is Coinstar anymore?
I don't
Every
know.
grocery
My
store.
bank had one, but they got rid of it. They got rid
Your
of
bank sucks.
They
dick,
suck
dude.
dick, dude.
Yeah.
They were the worst. It was great. They had a thing. The account changed, and they're like, because of customers abusing the. And it's like I don't even know how.
You're
You
jacking
mean
off
using
in
it? Yeah. Customers abusing it.
Abusing
Just
the-
putting their cocks in the
Thinking that
coin
it's
store
a
hole.
masturbation booth like in Japan.
If you put your dick in a coin store, would it say how much your dick is worth?
My dick is worth 31 cents.
If you ejaculated
officially.
into it, would it fucking rate your cum and how expensive it is?
Yes.
How much do you think one of your loads is worth, Adam?
A load of mine, $1 million.
No, you're not. You're not a racehorse, dude.
My golden
You're not a triple
loads,
crown winning racehorse.
You don't know how much my golden loads are. I have to go service Saudi women's. Their husbands pay me just to blast inside.
No, they would never have you fucking impregnate their concubines.
100%.
Dude, what if podcasting becomes like horse racing, and then our cum becomes like valuable?
Yep. We get like Nick has to fuck Terry Gross
No,
to make like a good
no.
podcast.
That's so funny that the Jews kept that as the last name.
What are you, Gross?
Yeah, when they came to America,
I
they were
don't
like,
know. I think it was
let's
given to us.
not change it. Let's keep gross the way it is.
Well, gross didn't mean disgusting. It probably they
Yeah, it's
thought
probably
it was
a German
it's
word.
named after them. You're right. You're like, that girl's gross.
I love how Nick's amping up the anti-Semitism because I made a clearly obvious observation about you counting coins for the last hour.
No, you're
We've been
defensive.
watching
and you're
you
reading
count coins for the last hour. All I was
we've
saying
been
is
home
if
for
I did
maybe
that,
20 minutes tops.
20 minutes of counting coins. All right.
Look, man, just go to a coin store. It's in a grocery store.
Yeah.
They don't have. I haven't seen a single Coinstar in.
Nick doesn't want to give up the 7%.
I don't even. You know the Coinstar percentage.
Is it 7?
I didn't even know Coinstar 20%.
All right, time to
was a
find
guess.
out. If
That
it's
was a
7,
guess.
that's wild.
That was a guess.
No, if it's 7, it wasn't a guess.
That was a pure guess.
No, it wasn't.
And by the way, I don't have change because I use it for tipping at the coffee shop. I never have any change because I give it back to the workers of America.
It's actually 11.9%. That is steep.
11.9%. That's a
I
lot.
will say that's steep.
That is a lot. But you can convert it to Amazon bucks, right? And they don't take the
I
percentage?
don't know.
You happen to know a lot about these Coinstar machines.
I've never used one.
Yeah,
But
you
I have seen
You've
the...
researched them and realized they weren't a good investment.
You just research for fun.
Look,
Different
don't
ways
try to go
change
down this
coins into
fucking
paper
road with
money.
me.
change
It's going to
free, man.
backfire.
It's not going to backfire, Nick. You're just being defensive.
I'm literally not being defensive.
I'm just annoyed because you've been counting coins
You couldn't
for
wait
the
to
last
like,
hour.
let's record so I can say the thing about the change.
Oh, shut up.
Let's start recording so I can make my dumb point about the change.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to get my fucking apartment clean. I got this stupid bag of change sitting around. I don't know what to do with any
Hey
of
man,
my
listen.
It's making
You're
your
you're
apartment
clocking
filthy.
into the office, man.
shit. I know.
Okay?
And I'm
We're at work.
podcasting. I'm not only am I doing this task, I'm also refuting every point Adam tries to bring up and making him look worse.
I don't think you are.
You're
like a
vaping.
single mother, dude.
Yeah.
You're doing your job and providing for your family.
Look,
at the
dude,
same time.
I have lost so much goddamn money in crypto. And it's like not even my fault. I got fucked over, getting stuck in currencies that I couldn't trade out of because of deceptive marketing on Coinbase's website. and then I chased losses trying to day trade.
That's right.
Which that is my fault. But if I had just been able to buy what I wanted initially,
You would be rich.
yes, I wouldn't be rich, but I'd be up a lot.
A nice amount of money.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? I should fucking invest, dude.
No,
I'm gonna
you
do.
shouldn't.
I'm gonna buy a
Not
fucking
in crypto.
No, I'm gonna buy like a fucking lemonade stand or. How much does a newsstand cost? Maybe I'll be that one of those. Invest in those.
You're gonna invest in a news
yeah.
in print media.
No, like
Gum and print
gum
media?
and Snapples and
Yeah,
that kind
yeah.
of shit.
Snapple's bad. No one wants a Snapple.
I
You don't
haven't
go
had
to the
I
store
haven't had a
for a
Snapple in
Snapple.
years. That's true.
It's never a first option.
I used to
drink.
love Snapple.
Me
I
too.
used to too.
Did
I
that
feel-
peach Snapple? I used to get a 6-pack.
There was
of
a
it.
Peach
Kiwi
Snapple was
something.
dope.
What
And
was
the
it?
Mango Madness or whatever it was called was very good too.
What was the kiwi flavor?
I
Kiwi and
forget.
something else. Something pink.
Strawberry kiwi.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember that one. That was good too.
That was a good one.
And then for some reason, Snapple became poor. It became
Mm-hmm.
bad.
yeah.
I used to think of that as a good drink.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
That's
But
just-
what?
It became poor? What do you mean?
I feel like Snapple used to be fancy when I was a kid, and then it became
No.
like trash.
you just realized you were poor.
maybe I was.
That's what happened to me. I did not realize I was poor until I had to fill out FAFSA. Have I told this story before?
well, your parents.
I remember thinking Snapple was healthy.
Right.
Me too. Oh yeah.
It's iced tea. It's healthy.
Dude, juice.
just
Every
sugar.
juice. I was like, dude, this is fruit. I'm
Yeah.
eating orange juice.
This
Juice
shit
is like worse than soda,
good for me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
or it's
probably-
just as bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
And concentrate, dude. Oh,
That's
you ever
when we,
make juice
that's
from
when we got
concentrate?
poor.
That was awesome.
When we had mad concentrate in the freezer. My dad was like, "I'm sick and tired of buying all this OJ. We got to get the frozen
I
shit."
love that shit, dude.
Yeah, it was good.
It felt like I was doing a magic
Mixing
trick.
it up in a fucking jug.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
it did
right.
feel good. It felt fancy.
Yeah, you know what I used to like? 5 Alive. You remember that shit?
No.
It's juice concentrate. It's like a
Really?
frozen, yeah.
Oh, I did not know. I don't know the like I just remember those little fucking fucked up cylinders, the frozen like crescent roll tubes.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Five,
full of-
Five Alive came in
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Like cardboard with like aluminum on the end.
Dude, I felt for some reason that felt rich to me. Like that felt
I
like
agree.
doing magic.
Uh-huh.
Like you fucking poor
I'm
assholes.
making some fresh, but it's not
Yeah.
fresh at all. Orange.
Folks, don't
Now-
worry. Nick has
now
a fresh. Nick has a fresh piggy bank. He's emptying.
There's a lot of change in this apartment. Look at this. There's already sitting right here, probably like, what is that, $150 worth of change?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Each roll is what, 20? 10?
10. 1, 2. Yeah. there's
Roll
a
of
lot.
quarters
Yeah,
is
yeah.
10. That's a lot of money.
It is.
You should take it to the casino.
I mean, this is like I've been building up since I was in Chinatown.
Your empire.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
I'm going to go back and buy those Chinese people.
just smash it, Nick. Smash it.
Just that family taking rent money from me and me narrowing my eyes at them, knowing one day I would purchase them. With
Yeah,
change.
purchase their boy.
Yeah.
Purchase their boy
Purchase
to,
their
to
son.
These
Bitcoin
people are
mine
being
for
nice
you.
to me the entire time.
yeah.
One day I will purchase your son as a slave.
You got to smash that piggy bank.
Tell the
dude.
story about the fucking what is it, the black lady who grifted all these MAGA people.
Oh yeah, but that was on Twitter for a while.
Oh
when
yeah,
they
that
did
lady
that,
rules.
They did that like black people leaving the Democratic Party thing. Some girl like posted herself in a MAGA hat and was like, "I'm done with these Democrats."
Is the
then
jingling
she-
picking up?
I think maybe.
Adam, keep telling your story.
It wasn't a story. I it was a big Twitter.
This is
thing maybe
Adam's
2
story
months ago.
time minute.
Why are you making me tell this? I don't want to tell it.
God damn.
Adam's got good bits he wants to contribute to the podcast.
Shut up!
Which
Shut
is
up!
Hilarious joke he
Shut
came
up.
with, which is something he saw on Twitter.
I didn't want to contribute.
Adam's trending topic. Here comes the trending topic from Adam Friedland.
Stop jingling your change, man. Damn, that was another thing. The move of breaking it. In every movie, every time a kid would run
Yeah,
away
you
from home,
break your piggy bank.
they would take a hammer to the piggy
Yeah.
bank.
Yeah,
That's what I want. A bunch of fucking ceramic shards all over my
exactly.
Did you ever run away from home?
For a couple hours once.
Oh, badass, dude.
Where'd you
The
go?
Adam Friedland
Shut
story.
up, dude. You're so sensitive because I made this coined observation.
Why do you think
twice.
I'm just like
You're the most
all I
sensitive
said,
person I know.
All I said was badass, and now it's like
No.
you're the most sensitive person I know. You're defensive. I'm not defensive. How do
That
you
is not how it went down, my friend.
Where'd you
Badass.
go? Who was the older
I
man that
went
let you
to-
hang out with him for a couple hours?
He was a very nice man. He said I had to take a couple pictures. For just a
You
couple.
could be a child model.
He's like, well, yeah, like picture like you're going to the pool. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Your shirt off.
Yep.
You're so hot.
Now
You're
we're
a
gonna
child model.
remember the day you spilled the paint. One of my favorite videos.
Unbelievable.
best.
Just
stuff.
what a brilliant performance by that old man.
Yeah.
Imagine
He
being
played
that,
it like a real pedophile.
that old man actor. Like I don't know what the fuck that guy's been in, and now he's like, Diane, we're gonna be able to take that cruise to the Bahamas. I just picked up a PSA video. It's a buyout, but it's pretty good. It's $3,000. That's great, Richard. Yes, my agent just mailed me my sides here. Let's see. We're going to remember the day you spilled the paint. I guess this is my character is raping a 10-year-old boy. I guess my character will be a child rapist.
Hopefully they'll
a-
show it at our grandchildren's schools.
Yeah. Hopefully, Mikey will he can tell his class. That's my grandpa. That's my grandpa raping that young.
Fuck.
Man.
Yeah, I planned it. I had my shit in a bindle and everything. I used
Really?
to-
Wait, you made
Where'd
a
you go?
bindle?
I had a
A
pillowcase.
stick in a bindle?
I had a little pillowcase full of my shit.
Really?
But I never even left.
Yeah.
I literally went down and had a snack, and then it was
I
all
went to the park.
good. Oh, you went to the park.
I just sat there.
you didn't have
some
any.
swings.
Did you have any stuff?
I took a backpack.
Nice.
Did a couple swings. Then I got a little cold and I was hungry.
Were they like, "Where'd you go," or were you allowed to just leave?
I don't even think they noticed.
Yeah. Yeah,
They were
probably
too
not.
busy counting coins.
Yeah.
When I was 7,
That's why this is such a trigger.
I went to Syria for about 6 months.
Syria, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I went to the Amazon for a couple months. I was,
You learned how to make your own blow darts.
I had a poison tree frogs. You rub your dick on the poison tree frog, and then you fuck one of the natives. The thing about those natives is they die if you put poison in their pussies. A lot of people don't realize that.
Now your cock though is immune for some reason.
It's immune for some reason. That's the other thing people don't realize is for some reason my cock is immune to the blow dart poison.
Very interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I could never have made it on my own. I was too cute and fat.
Mm-hmm.
A pedophile's dream,
Yeah.
you know?
Just to go down to Skid Row, say I'm one of you people now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where you went, Skid Row, Adam?
I would have. I was a big Sebastian Bach fan.
Yeah.
18 inches in my ass, 18 inches in my mouth.
Please
I'm
fuck my
fucking gay
ass.
and
I'm gay.
I wanna
Please
fuck
fuck
your
my
ass. Yeah, I love that song.
That song
me
was
too.
about being a homeless youth.
18 and gay.
18 and gay. 18 and gay, they fucked me.
Sebastian Bach. And this is, we're Skid Row, and it's wrong to be gay, everybody. Just remember, eat your vegetables, and it's wrong to be gay. Shit.
Oh no, Nick dropped some of his coins.
I got a vacuum later, too.
Dude.
I hate fucking doing chores. That shit sucks ass.
Yeah, chores are fucking
Yeah.
great.
I should just get a Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
A butler?
Yeah. But
Oh,
Jeffrey
A
specifically.
British black man.
Yeah.
Like, how much were they paying Jeffrey?
Yeah.
He was a live-in.
He was living. He was always
Yeah.
with suits. Did Jeffrey ever do anything? Wasn't there one episode where he brought a bitch over and he lied and said it was his house?
Master Will, I'm worried that Carlton is gay.
Yeah, calling everyone master.
That's really weird. That's like how they signified the black family had made it in America by having their
Having
own
their own
slave.
slave, and he was British.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, why did they let him call them master? Do they even do that in England?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
do?
that's how a butler talks.
Yeah.
It is
But
pretty
masters,
demeaning.
like, that's what they call children.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, do they still have butlers? No, right?
Yeah, of course they butlers.
Yeah, like
there's still butlers here.
aristocracy. Yeah.
Here, there's butlers.
Yeah.
People have a guy that lives
I guarantee
in their fucking
you,
house.
half the people pursuing comedy in New York grew up with a fucking butler.
You're probably right. That's fucking crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I mean, my family had help. I mean,
Yeah,
we had
We're middle class.
help.
Yeah.
yeah. We had this one family friend, Consuela. We're so close to her.
So
Yeah.
beautiful.
I had a friend.
She
that
was like a mom to me.
Venezuelan growing up who had. I'm pretty sure it was a slave. It was this Colombian woman that lived in their basement on like a cot.
Jesus Christ.
But
dude.
hey, she was a bitch to me. So
yeah,
I'm
fuck
glad.
her.
she
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
slave.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
probably wasn't jealous of the basic freedoms you enjoyed. Dude, that's a way to get out of being if you were a slave, if she molested you, then you would have told your parents, they would have called the police, and then she just would have gone to jail instead of living in her
You
domestic
shouldn't. They would have
prison.
just murdered her.
Interesting, good point. But then there's a
Saudis
paper
do
trail.
that shit. I guarantee you, there's like
Oh yeah, Saudis definitely do
Yeah.
that shit.
there's like Saudi kids affecting AAVE and calling themselves brown people in school
Yeah.
that are like woke online that literally had slaves in America. growing up.
Fuck, dude.
I went to college with a bunch of like oil kids.
Mhm.
Like they went to GW and they just go to the club every fucking weekend. I remember one of them was like, "Yeah, it's Ramadan, so I can't drink Cristal, but like I could still pop the bottles."
Wait, you can drink after dark.
You can't drink alcohol at all.
Right,
But
right.
his rule was that he wouldn't be drinking alcohol for the month.
That's the
for
other thing
Ramadan.
brown kids do is they're upset. They think like they're like the club or whatever. Like they like to have fun the way like the Sims have fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, they're like, damn man, it's like the lights are off, but some of them are red, dude. We're going to the hookah bar. That's the kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
I went to the club.
I used to love the
a
hookah bar
couple
though when I
times
was
with
like
those
16.
International kids.
I thought it was stupid, even when I was 16.
Even when you were a kid, come
when
on.
when I was
Hookah
16,
bar?
I'm like, this is dumb. Like this is like,
Nah, you're
No, I
smoking
thought hookah
shit. You're
was
drinking
really cool.
underage.
yeah, but we do that at parties.
yeah, but there's something about being in an establishment.
No, I thought it was cool.
It was cool, dude.
I went to the club with those like
Club vagina.
international kids
Club
when I was
pussy.
in college a couple times.
wettest fucking
And
club.
one time,
The gayest club.
what's his
Gayest
name?
club.
Greg
Gay.
Oden was there.
Adam
Oh, yeah.
Freeland night at Club Gay. Adam drinks free.
Adam drinks piss free all night.
It's free.
You gotta piss?
How could I not?
Just find Adam and piss in his mouth.
That's not.
Club gay.
That's not a real kind of club.
Yeah, huh?
No way.
That's where you were working. That's how you put yourself through school. Drinking piss at Club Gay.
dude. From the Saudi kids,
From the Saudi kids.
and the Korean kids smoking cigs outside the library,
Hell yeah.
just blasting cigs.
What were you saying, Adam?
Yeah, Greg Oden, that NBA player who
Oh,
got
it's
injured 50 times. Was
Japan money too.
I have a lot of
Dude.
Japan money too.
This look at
It's a
remember how
coin-based
remember how
society.
stupid these ones were.
There. That's
Yeah.
Australian.
yeah,
The stop
yeah.
sign money.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck Australia, because the fucking 50-cent coin is
Is
big
bigger
as
than the
fuck,
dollar.
and the $2 one is smaller than Adam's dick, which is very small.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
fuck.
God, we wanted to make it smaller than Adam's dick, but you know, it was too small to see.
No.
And then the country went broke. Actually, that's what
Yeah.
destroyed the economy. Is we made a coin smaller than Adam's dick.
we lost all our currency.
We lost all the money because we needed a precision manufacturing laser guided computers to make
Even to make the
a
money.
0.001 micrometer penis coin.
Micrometer.
yeah, yeah.
It's smaller than a millimeter.
It's a million tiny, a millionth. It's a millionth. It's basically the size of the tip of a lightning strike.
Yeah, he's just doing a bit right now. It's
Our lightning strikes
Actually, no,
small.
I'm a
no,
scientist.
I'm actually an Australian scientist.
I'm actually a scientist
doing
from
a beat.
Australia.
This is a comedy.
Not doing a
There's
bit.
no beat here involved.
I'm actually the president of money in Australia, and
That's not a real
I was
job.
personally fired for pitching the idea.
Fired.
They killed my family.
They
because
heaps murdered my family.
heaps murdered my family, and I'm not allowed to have sex anymore legally. They took that. That's a punishment in Australia because I came up with the Adam penis coin. which was so small that it polluted the air.
All totalers have holes in
We
their
made
lungs.
them, and then we tried to put them into circulation, but the coins went airborne because they experienced negative gravity. And they're so light
They
they
say
actually
small and
repel
light.
the earth.
It would be an honor. Honestly.
They're so small and lightweight that they repel. They experience
They have
the inverse of
negative
gravity.
gravity.
And what it's because they're small, by the way.
Yep.
And these are actually, but what's interesting is they're made out of metal, so they're actually heavier than Adam's dick, even though they occupy the same amount of physical space. So as you can imagine, Adam's dick is beyond the laws of physics.
That's
Damn. Is that true, Adam? What that scientist that came in here and just left said?
it's
Damn, I'm so glad we have that phone that goes to Australia to interview that guy.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. All right, no problem at all. I'm just, I'm going to out here I'm burying my son. Too many of the Adam penis coins infected his brain and killed him.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
Yeah, it's
Good luck.
basically, it's like inhaling, a fine particulate, a fine mist.
Do you hold any ill will towards Adam?
Absolutely.
why
It's
would
his fault. It's entirely his fault.
I didn't make them?
He suggested it.
I didn't.
He said it would save a lot of money.
Well, why would they
He
have
showed us a
agreed to it?
PowerPoint and said, "I have the smallest dick in the entire world." So if you made a coin the same size of it, you'd save money on manufacturing.
It's not true.
What we didn't realize, it was so small that the precision instruments.
Just to make them, I would assume, cost so much money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're really sorry about that, sir, and good luck with everything.
That's all right.
Maybe you should.
Good afternoon. My name is Good Night. Good Night Moon Cricket. And
no, is it?
Yes. And I have come all the way from Africa to.
Do you want to double check your
Yes.
license and make sure what your name is?
My name is
You want to double check real
My
quick?
name is Goodnight James.
There we go.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, sometimes my name is so racist it becomes even more racist to me when I say it. But I am the president of Money in Africa.
Oh,
And I have
wow.
heard
What
of
an
this
honor.
Australian idea. And I would like to purchase this idea. Because if it does not work for Australia, maybe it will work for Africa.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
good luck. I heard you guys over in Africa have a new tourism slogan, too.
Hey, Africa, come visit Africa. Africa, Africa, do not have gay sex here.
Do not
Oh, hey, wombo, wombo. Africa, do not have gay sex here. Visit beautiful Africa, a land of many opportunities, but do not have gay sex here. Please do not do it.
Under circumstances of gay sex.
Do not have gay sex here. Africa, Africa, visit Africa. Visit Africa, but visit Africa. I got curiosities.
Yeah, we should be on the tourism board, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, so it's pretty
Yeah.
fucked up of what you did to Australia, Adam.
I didn't do anything.
But I guess they'll forgive you and they'll let you back in the country. Visit Africa.
I was very well received in Australia.
Next time we go to a foreign country, I want fans to be at the fucking tarmac, dude.
Dude, the Australian fans like cosplayed our shows.
No.
There were Stavs there. There were Nicks there.
Yeah, that's it.
This
That
is-
the-
This
There were Adams
An
there.
absolute lie.
It's true.
This is an outright lie.
You're absolutely wrong, dude.
This is.
I mean, what he means is they were wearing
They're wearing
tracksuits and Hawaiian
tracksuits, they're wearing
shirts.
there
Hawaiian
was one
shirts.
guy who wore
That's
a full
not
tracksuit to the
true
Melbourne show.
whatsoever.
There are
You
tracksuit
are
guys.
fucking wrong.
There was only
There were
one.
mad
No,
tracksuit
there
guys
was
there with
tracksuit
mustaches. Yeah. And there were like small earring guys that would come up to me and they'd be like,
relax.
they would, and they'd be like, listen,
Adam,
they'd
okay,
like,
listen. The first part is true.
My friends call me a figgot too, and I just want to let you know you inspire me every day on
the
that
small
show.
earring thing is not because of you. They were
100%.
already gay. The guys that think that
They weren't gay because of me, but they were gay also.
Exactly.
You're
All right.
fucking wrong, dude.
There are though, and listen.
In Melbourne, in particular, there were a lot of fucking tracksuit guys and
Listen,
like Hawaiian shirt guys.
Salute. You want to take our sartorial tips? You do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should become a fashion blogger.
Why?
Maybe I should be a plus size fashion. Are you almost done?
Nick, come on, dude.
Almost done here, fellas. Nearing the end of the road. Look, it's either this or fucking Red Dead Redemption. All right, I got back into it. You should be thanking me that I'm not playing it, especially considering how mad I am about cryptocurrency. I love that. I hope this continues for the rest of my life, where people give us more and more money, and I immediately gamble it all away, and then take it out on the audience. I'm in a bad mood. I don't want to do the
beautiful cycle.
I lost all the fucking money to Chinese businessmen again. Time for you pieces of shit to listen to me count change, because you should have stopped me. It's your fault for not protecting me from myself.
That's right. But please do not protect Nick from himself.
Do not protect me from myself.
Do not do it.
It is very funny the way my life is being destroyed. I got here by being a fucking indulgent pig, and it wouldn't be funny if I got my shit together. It would never be funny
That's
if I
true.
felt good.
That is true.
I think it's.
Nah, it would be funny, but whatever.
I think it would be all right.
I don't give a fuck. I would prefer if you felt good, but listen, man, if you don't want to, who am I? The cops?
Yeah.
I'm just your fat friend here. Also,
Sure. We just want to make sure you feel good.
yeah. You know the thing the cops are famous
Yeah,
for is checking in on people's emotions.
Just want to let you know we're here for you.
Sir, you're gay.
It's so funny how much of like how, and this is like such a trite point, but like to what extent the police as a concept are just blatant false advertising.
Oh yeah, 100%.
In terms of protecting you?
yeah.
Yeah. And serving you?
Never have I been like,
I've never been served.
when a real cop comes by, when something bad happens, it's never like. Actually, one time a guy broke into my car in Baltimore, and the guy did like a full fucking investigation, knocked on doors. Like, did you see? He was
Really?
like really nice. Yeah.
Damn.
That was the only time, and that was the time where I was like, come on, man, you're not gonna fucking catch this guy. He broke into my car, he's gone.
When
But
I
it was
got-
like, he did his due diligence, he was very nice. One time, and then another time, a cop, one of the like,
I mean, I used to think the cops were like pretty racist and shit, but then I saw this video of this like sergeant getting out of his car and then doing the nay-nay with a black
Yeah.
5-year-old. I was like, no, that proves it, man. Systemic racism is a fucking lie.
He did the floss dance.
He did, yeah. He said he called the little black boy my man, and he called him little man.
Yeah.
And that's something I know only people in the black community know about. Only black community members know to call young black children little man.
That's
so
right.
if that white sergeant said it, then it must mean that Darren Wilson is a myth.
absolutely, it's a lie propagated by the media. In fact, one time there was a. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you would even be aware of this guy, but an Inner Harbor. I think he was a bike cop that like
Yeah,
got
I remember.
caught.
Yep, I remember that video.
What did he do exactly?
He was like hassling some like skateboarder.
It was
or
like
whatever. Yeah.
Was he a black skateboarder?
I don't think so. I think it was a white kid.
Well, either way, that guy who like, you're right. He like broke the skateboard. He like hit the kid or some
Yeah.
shit. Anyway, that guy.
Because before it
Got
was
a
videos
medal.
of cops shooting black people, because black people didn't have cameras.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, if you go back 15 years, the only people that had cameras were like people that thought they were going to be
Right.
Tony Hawk. So it was all white kids that were like, fuck the cops hassling us. And it's like, no, you're destroying that Indian family's flower bed with your grinding videos. And they called the police. You're literally breaking the law.
Yeah.
Skateboarding is not a crime.
Yeah.
But so that guy was, I guess he learned his lesson, and there's no video proof of him being racist, but he, my little brother got into trouble, and they arrested all his black friends, and he just took my brother home. It was like,
For what?
They
That
were just
same
like-
cop?
yeah, they were just
Oh,
like,
Jesus Christ.
And George kept trying to be like, it was. Oh, I shouldn't have said his name. Whatever. I mean, he's fine. My brother was just like, nah, dude, it was me. It was all me, because he knew
Yeah.
he would get away with it.
Yeah.
And they was just like, he like insisted on like fucking tagging up his black friends. But anyway, I guess salute to racism in that one specific.
Salute to racism.
in that one specific incident, and never again.
When I got punched a couple weeks ago, they asked me if I wanted to go to Coney Island to look at pictures of black people.
yeah. Binders full of random black guys.
Yeah, which means they just have an assortment of pictures of schizophrenic people.
I think he
they're
deserved that punch.
Yeah, me too.
Shut up.
You're
Nick.
probably laughing at him and taking a video of him.
I was walking.
You're like, look at this retarded black guy. Let's all laugh at him.
he was potentially retarded.
Hey everybody, it's that boy who laughs at everyone. Let's
not
laugh at
laughing.
him. That's what happened to you. Is Nelson being paraded around by that very tall man?
No, that's not true. And when it happened,
Hey everybody, it's
Oh,
that
yeah.
boy who laughs at everyone. That's you being punched.
no, that's not true. And when it happened, Nick wanted to
You guys
come,
like what
come
you see?
immediately, and he said that no one hits his wife. So
No one hits his girl.
it was very.
The
it
other
was
one
very
puts a
sweet of
fucking
you.
I mean,
fist
fuck
to
that
your
shit,
lips.
dude. If somebody fucking like punched you in the face and I was standing right next to you, I wouldn't just be like, "Oh wow."
Yeah, you gotta punch
Yeah,
that
I
guy.
would
Yeah.
not. Yes, I would not.
He was on the other side of a railing. I was very confused, but whatever.
He repelled down.
Honestly, it just felt like I hit my head on something really hard because I like didn't see something.
that's what happened. Adam slipped and hit his head. And he made up this story about a guy
A black
punching him.
man punched me. A
Adam-
schizophrenic black
Yeah,
man.
Adam passed by a bank and they had a poster with pictures of giant coins on it, and he smashed his face
Don't
into the
start
glass.
with the coins now. Don't start with the coins now.
Dash's like, why are you late? You were supposed to pick me up a half hour ago. He's like,
There's been an attack.
a black man
No, I just
assaulted me.
punched myself in the face because I was late to rub Dasha's feet.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that for the
I can't wait. Listen, I'm going to get jacked and I'm going to become a
Oh,
fucking...
Adam's getting married.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting married.
I can't wait for the wedding, man.
The whole subreddit's invited.
They're gonna show up, you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell them where it is.
Oh, they're doing it in Vegas. And you know what you should do is you should do it at the Mandalay Bay Resort.
We made that joke.
You should do it outside of the Mandalay
Yeah,
Bay, and
Josh-
then I'll check in the room 37.
That's the way we get. That's what we do to the subreddit. We're like, everyone is the Mandalay Bay, and we're just in that room sniping all those assholes.
We kill them.
That big nerd from New Zealand.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'll die.
Oh God,
I guess maybe I'll die.
that guy was fucking.
I want a fucking gun turret, dude, just to mow. Anyone who has ever said anything negative about me or my boys, you're getting a fucking lip full of lead, pal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's where it'll be, guys. So we can't wait to
Yeah,
see
I
you
can't
there.
wait to see you all there. I'm sure.
Wear your finest tuxedo.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys are gonna get out of the house and come on down.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I'm gonna dress like Joe Pesci in Casino. And I'm gonna get like a fucking.
Yeah, we're gonna do a casino theme, which
Yeah.
means that
I can't wait to not buy you a gift
Dasha's-
because I paid for the plane ticket.
Shut the fuck up. Dasha's gonna pay. Dasha's gonna call her pimp crying in the middle, like right after the ceremony. James Woods. Say, don't worry. You gotta just see this out, okay? He's gonna protect you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Can you write a check? Real quick? I would love that if we just had her former Korean pimp from the karaoke.
Yeah, this is all a
karaoke
giant
bar.
long con from the owner of an illegal
David.
semi-prostitution karaoke bar.
No, she just had to sing for them. She didn't have to
Yeah.
do anything else.
She
Which
didn't
is
have
almost
to.
worse.
It
She
is
didn't
kind
have
of
to, but she
demeaning.
did.
Yeah,
She
that's some
wanted to.
slum-
I mean,
Dog
it's the
Millionaire
job.
shit.
It was the
Yeah.
job. She had to sing for Armenian and Korean and Chinese, man.
Do they have a gay version of that? I'll do that shit
A
for
gay
money.
hosting? They did in Tokyo. They had host clubs, but it was
Yeah.
all Korean dudes with hella plastic surgery.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I need a plus size gay
No, they didn't
host
have
bar.
that. They didn't have that.
Well, we got to start it, and I got to
Yeah.
make a fortune.
They had hostessing too, like next to those brothels. They had host clubs, karaoke host clubs, and jack off parties.
I'll say it, man. I miss Japan now.
That's really frustrating.
Fuck
No, but
Japan.
I told you even before
You were
we went,
miserable that entire trip.
Before we went, I said like this is one of those things where I'll hate it while I'm there, but you give me a couple weeks. and I'll
That's
be like, that was
basically
great.
everything you do in life.
That is true.
But I also said that I would do this.
Yeah, and I do not miss it.
Yeah.
I had fun.
And you had a bad time. That's
Yep.
interesting.
Yeah.
You couldn't find the prostitute.
It's
in your
perfectly
language.
well-adjusted response to having a bad time and being sick. No,
Here's the thing. They need to make the prostitution a little more straightforward, and I would have had a fine time.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know?
I feel like they weren't.
Spent
they
an
don't.
evening-
They didn't want white guys in those prostitution parlors.
The thing
it was
is,
like
is,
Japanese.
is
only.
like, I'm always like, like I don't feel well, but you get some distance from it. And that's like a constant. So you can't remember that part.
Right.
You just remember the shit you did.
Right. Hey, there was a couple good meals.
There's a couple good meals, yeah.
it was fun, dude.
I would have rather been on a beach. I want to
Yeah.
be on a beach, dude.
We'll do that.
I'm a damn beach
We'll
bum.
do that this
I
summer.
can't wait. We're doing Istanbul and Rome on the world tour.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Turkey. I'm not going to Turkey.
You don't want to see? You don't want to see Istanbul?
No, I don't fuck with
I would love to. See
What's that guy's
Istanbul.
name? Erdogan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is he the bad one or the good one?
he's bad.
End of word.
Endward?
He
Endwardawan?
wants to kill. He wants to
He
kill
wants- yeah.
that guy from the Knicks.
Yeah. Enos Cantor.
Penis
Penis.
Cantor.
Penis.
Mm-hmm. It's actually pronounced Ennis, but whatever. It's gonna be-
anus.
it's
Anus
penis.
Cantor.
Penis. Penis game. I heard three or four grown men playing the penis game on the subway like 6 months ago. And I was like, hey.
Salute.
Salute.
Can
I
we?
mean,
We
that's-
would like to deputize you as members of the Cumtown
That's basically what
podcast.
this podcast is.
Let me suck your penis.
Us playing the N-word game with no repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
Pennies should just go in the fucking garbage.
Yeah.
I throw them away. I literally do.
They're
Yep.
just so worthless.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Doesn't it cost more money than they're worth or something?
It used to when they were made out of bronze, but now or
But now
copper,
they're-
but now there's some weird alloy.
Yeah.
Suck my fucking hard ass dick.
Suck my penis, please.
Suck my penis.
Suck my penis, please.
Oh baby, suck my fucking penis. I'm fucking gay as hell.
I'm fucking gay, everybody.
I'm gay, everybody. I'm having gay sex.
Yeah, what were we talking about? Like gay friends coming up after straight friends.
Oh yeah. Straight Fraser. Shouts out to Fraser,
The gay Prince of Bel-Air.
the gay Prince of Bel-Air. My man Kelsey did get pussy though. Also, I said his name.
Yeah,
Number
she
one,
was
his
from-
name is Kelsey.
Yeah, she was from the Real Housewives.
She was like a Playboy model or some shit.
Yeah, she was real smart.
She was a hot piece of ace.
Yeah, she had some hard fake titties. I'm sure.
I love them.
boulders.
Let me. Have I ever fucked anyone with fake titties? I don't think I have.
Adam, what is this? Is this a dime?
It looks like a
You had to bring in-
corroded penny.
You had to bring in your coin guy,
Yeah.
like an episode of
is it though?
Pawn Stars.
Pawn Stars.
Smaller
Yeah.
than a penny. Look at it.
Maybe it's not
There
American.
you go. Why don't you take a look at a dime? Why don't you figure that out?
Wow,
That's-
this is the
I
biggest
think-
smile I've
no,
ever seen on
honestly-
Adam's face.
Honestly, can I tell you what happened? The outer layer corroded. It's the inside of the penny.
Let me see.
it's the inside of the penny.
That's
but
my bet.
but it's
'Cause
got
it's a
ri-
little bit thinner.
it's got ridges.
It's a little bit
I
smaller?
seriously doubt the outside evenly.
I don't think pennies
corroded.
have ridges. They're smooth.
They
right?
don't.
Feel 'em.
And this has ridges.
Doesn't?
Let me see. I want to see.
Oh, it does.
Let me see the fucking.
Damn, I can't wait to have a son and I
coin.
can make him do dumb shit like this. He's like, can I please just go to the movies with my friends? It's like, well, can
No.
you learn how to drive? Because I'm drunk. Do you want to work the pedals?
The first time I ever drove on the road, I had my learner's permit, and I had never even been close to it. And my dad was just blackout drunk. And he was like, Tom, we were fucking Jimmy's Seafood. I was not prepared at all. He was like, well, you've been asked you to get on the road.
Dude,
and there's like this sharp ass curve that I fucked up and like went in the opposing traffic. It was pretty chill.
we were in Baja, California, and I was like 13. My dad's like, time to drive, and he
Nice.
was drunk. And I drove for about half a block into some bushes, and he was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I wasn't allowed to drive for another 25 years.
We were 13, dude.
Yeah, I know. I didn't understand that you didn't have to press the gas for the car to go forward.
Because you think
That's
it's like
not
a video game.
intuitive. Yeah, you think it's a video game. You
Yeah.
have to press go for it to go
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
So then it like started rolling forward, and I got really scared. So then I pressed the gas hard.
Oh, you pressed the gas.
I was
hard.
like, I got nervous.
It is more intuitive than you'd think, though. Nick has just dropped his microphone.
I saw it. Yeah, I drop things sometimes. I'm not perfect. I never promised anyone that I was perfect.
I'm not fucking perfect, man. Oh, baby, I have a little penis. Please don't tell anyone about this.
That's
Don't tell
gonna be,
anyone.
Please don't tell your family.
Apparently, Shaq's got a real small dick, and he's like,
tiny.
No chance.
he
Tiny.
has
1
to
inch.
take to beg people not to tell people.
I feel like we've talked about this before,
Yeah.
but I think he's got a little dick because he's 7'4" and 300 and 400
I
something
mean, so am
pounds.
I.
In
No, you're
comparison
not.
to his body, it's,
If you took
it's probably
Shaq's
still a
cock
large
off,
penis.
if I would basically,
Yeah.
I would stab both of you for Shaq's cock, sight unseen. If my cock was the size of Shaq's cock, I would murder 2 very good friends of mine, as long as I get away with it. That's how confident I am in his dick being big on a frame such as mine.
It's like when
As long
LeBron's
as I
dick.
get away with it.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail. I want to use my cock. I want to use my big cock. Imagine if I have to spend the rest of my life in fucking jail with that big dick. No thanks, dude.
What do you mean? You'd be the cock of the walk over
No,
there.
I don't want.
want.
I don't want to fuck men with jail men.
Jail.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck. If I'm gonna fuck men, they're gonna be hot
Jailbirds.
outside men and women.
That's what happened to all prison rapists. They're like, well, I made this deal where if I kill my 2 best friends, I get to have Shaq's penis. Well, it backfired. Now I got raped. Now I got raped guys. I got DUI.
Damn, that would be awful, dude. But yeah. Although, I mean, it would make sense to me because he has fucked some very small women.
Shawnee O'Neal.
Shawnee's not that big.
Yeah.
Also, he was with Hoops for a while. You guys remember Hoops from Flavor of Love?
Flavor of Love, yeah.
She was a bad bitch. Boy, have I beat off to Hoops quite a fair amount.
What was that show where Shaq's a police officer?
I think he just was
Chips.
deputized.
No, he's a sheriff. He's a
He
sheriff.
was a sheriff in Florida.
I think his
or
dad.
Louisiana?
I think his dad's a sheriff or some shit.
His dad is a cop, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was in the
I
military.
remember that because I had a bit about it, and I remember liking the bit, but I can't remember what the fuck it was.
I remember that bit, but I remember
There
you
was
doing
a
the bit, but
Steven
I don't
Seagal
remember.
cop show. where
Yeah.
he got to be a real cop or
You
something.
know, Shaq, like has so many different businesses, and he also won't endorse a product unless he actually literally uses it.
Yeah.
What a
It's
man
so
of
weird.
principle.
Which was so weird. Like he said, they offered him a Wheaties
I
box.
remember that because the Escalade came out, and he had that Superman Escalade.
Yeah.
And he was like not the spokesperson of Escalade, but like it was like this is Shaq's car, or maybe it was a different Cadillac commercial. But he's like all this leg room, perfect for me, and it's like, yeah, you're a monstrosity.
Yeah.
That's not a selling point for any normal person.
Yeah. Shaq can fit into this car.
Yeah, right. It'd be honestly, it would be like if you had a commercial for like, like for the everyday man who needs size 27 shoes.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I should get those shoes. I mean, what if I grow into them?
Yeah.
What if I have kids someday and I need all that extra shoe space for
Absolutely.
my children?
Mm-hmm. Put their feet on top of my feet.
We'll all take the shoe down to the mall and buy whatever else Shaq is having.
Well, he wouldn't do Wheaties, and he did like some sweet cereal.
Because he didn't think it tasted
Because he didn't
good.
like eating Wheaties,
Good
and he
for
did
him.
like fucking. He did Fruity Pebbles instead of Wheaties because he loves Fruity
That
Pebbles.
makes sense. I mean, it's like Wheaties is just fucking candy, anyways.
Is it?
Wheaties isn't
I thought
good
it was like
for you.
bran. I don't know if I've ever had wheat.
It's like Frosted Flakes.
I like Wheaties, but they're not. They're better for you than fucking Frosted Flakes. I would
I
guess.
think it might just be marketing
Really?
that they make it into the sports.
Because when I was in middle school and
Yeah,
I
the
thought,
same to the same degree that like Gatorade isn't like.
Gatorade's just sugar water.
well, I was in middle school and I thought I was gonna fucking, grow like 10 inches and play basketball professionally.
Mm-hmm.
When I was the power forward for the Roland Park Middle School Rams, thank you very much. Had a very big game one game, had 18 points, no big deal, off the bench.
That isn't a big deal.
It is
It's
actually.
no big
it actually
deal.
is a big deal.
No big deal.
The scores were like 50 to
Were the rims
48.
at 5 feet?
The rims were 10 feet.
Oh,
They
regulation.
were regulation. All the starters were
They
having a
let
bad
him
game.
play from the bench.
All the stars were having a bad game.
Stav
So they
just
put
was
me
the
in.
bench. Everyone
They
sat
put
on
me in as a spark, spark off the bench. Nate Robinson, basically.
the LA Sparks, the women's
No,
basketball team.
that's a. You know what? That's a big honor, actually. You fucking misogynist.
It's pretty hot.
Thinking-
Candace Parker.
Wow, again, doubling down on your fucking misogyny. Adam's canceled. First of all, saying it's an insult to be a professional
You
women's
can't
basketball
cancel me if
player.
I've canceled myself so many times.
Whatever, man. The point is, and I don't remember what I was saying, but back in those days, I was eating Wheaties because I thought they were good for me.
First, they made you good at sports.
I did.
Yeah.
I bought it hook, line, and sinker. Poor middle school me not realizing I wouldn't even grow an inch from that day forward.
You were a big middle school.
Yeah,
I
but
was-
honestly, it looks like the Wheaties worked.
Yeah.
To be fair, it looks like you got your money's worth of Wheaties.
Yeah, I was 102 pounds before I started eating Wheaties, and they helped me back on the weight.
Yeah, they should just sponsor Yokozuna. It's the only athlete they sponsor. Or get it, it's like the cereal for esports athletes.
Yes.
That's my favorite thing in the world. Calling themselves athletes.
It's
yeah.
awesome.
Which I'm not even sure if
I love
do,
that they
but-
all they wear
They-
like
Dude, the fact that it's esports
like Under
is
Armour
already
like yeah
And it's not even the sports games.
yeah,
There are esports.
yeah
There's
you're not playing Madden.
there is Madden.
yeah
And you're
you're
like,
blowing
I've-
each other up with
I've
aliens.
invested the sport of collecting Pokemon.
Damn, that's the biggest shit in the world, though. People are watching that shit more than anything.
What? Pokemon?
No, just like League of Legends and shit like that.
Yeah.
People love that shit, dude.
yeah.
League of Faggots.
Got him.
I said that. I said the shit. The damn boys said the shit.
Perfect. Fucktality. My dick is small.
There was one guy from like team something, I forget the name, but he was dating this fine ass Mexican girl who I only found out because there was this viral video of like Mexican weather girl has the perfect ass.
Yes.
Do you remember that
yes,
video?
I know the story.
So
Yes.
she was dating an esports guy and he dumped her so he could have more time to game.
Yeah, 'cause she wanted to spend more time with him. Hey, my man was about his bag. She wanted to cut into his fucking tournament time.
I don't know, dude. That girl was so fucking hot. She was insanely hot.
Yeah, she was crazy hot.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, of course, fuck him.
Listen,
I would
we're romantics. We choose love over money any day.
every day of the week. I wonder if I'll feel love, you know?
Do you think it would be fun to go to Dubai?
No.
It's not fun there.
I mean, it would be fun, but it would be scary.
What do you mean scary?
Wouldn't be scary. What the fuck is this shit?
I don't-
Dubai would be awesome. We should
Why
go to
do you
Dubai.
think it'd be fun?
Because it's cool as shit. I mean, it's the same reason
It's just
Tokyo was-
towers.
Yeah,
No,
there's expensive
Tokyo has
stuff.
amazing
We'll
Dubai
buy-
would be
we'll
cool.
Buy,
Dubai
we'll
would
buy
be cool.
Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
Dubai would be
Dubai
cool, but
would
I would
wear
feel
that
I would
fucking
feel
outfit, dude.
uneasy. Where is it geographically?
In the UAE, in the Gulf.
Yeah.
I don't- that whole area, those
right,
guys-
the right side,
side
of
of
the Arabian
the-
Peninsula.
Well, if they know that we're fucking American influencers, dude.
They love that. They're all about that paper over there. I
That's
just
true.
don't think it would be fun.
Yeah.
I think like the shit that they're into there is not tight. I
For
don't
having sex with young boys.
No, like Lambos, I guess. I guess you can rent exotic cars and drive
That's
them
cool.
in the I guess that's
What's
alright.
that's not cool to you? Driving a Lambo in the fucking desert?
No drugs or alcohol. What
That's
else?
gay.
Yeah, like malls, like
Is there
places
pussy
you can
to be-
buy.
there's no
places
pussy
you
to
can
be
buy
gotten?
Fendi. I feel like it's all like fucking stupid high end malls.
Is there head to be gotten in Dubai?
I'm sure if you're rich, you can get it.
But rich to them is like next level rich.
Yeah, it's not podcast rich.
No.
Yeah, it's like billions or whatever. Also, it's not like Tokyo because Tokyo's been there forever and there's like a unique culture. Dubai's like a fake city.
We did none of.
What do you mean we did none?
We did not. We walked around and went to like 4 restaurants, and then it was like
That's
shopping
what you
in a
did,
fucking
dude. I
department
did
store.
way more than that.
Yeah, you planned a
You
secret
walked around
special trip for yourself that you didn't tell us about. You're like,
I
oh yeah,
told
we're
you
taking
guys-
a train to 4 hours to a different part of Japan.
I told you guys for
You said
literally
you made us
months.
go to Japan with
I
you.
told you
And
4
then
months.
You made a special.
should've
I
gone
told
to
you for
Thailand,
months I
man.
was gonna leave for
The
one
whole
night with
idea,
Dasha.
the whole idea was it was going to be close to fucking Australia. It was a fucking 10-hour flight from Australia to fucking
Yeah, the
Japan.
flight was fine.
all Adam's fault.
Shit was gay, dude.
We're just saying you liked it.
I would have liked anywhere. Anywhere we fucking would have gone in 6 months' time, I would have been like, that was tight.
Yeah.
Even if I got
guess
raped by an elephant in like the jungle, I'd have been like, didn't hurt that bad.
That would be a funny story.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Because it wouldn't, that would be really funny actually if you got raped by an elephant.
Yeah, that would be a good story.
I would like to get my dick sucked by an elephant's trunk. That would be awesome, actually.
No, it's
Yeah.
too wide.
Little peanut dick. He's like mad because he thinks he can eat the peanut.
He keeps trying to shell my cock.
Just throwing your body around trying to get
Damn.
your cock off your way. We've said this plenty of times on the show, but the way they beat off is hilarious. They just slam their dicks on their stomachs.
Well, what's that god they have where it's an elephant's head but a baby's body?
Is
Bagheera.
that some
Yeah,
Indian
but
shit?
you're the one where you have an elephant's body and a baby's penis.
I'm not on all
that's funny.
fours.
Vanish.
I don't have a fucking big nose. Fuck you. Sucking my dick and fucking my ass because I'm gay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Fuck Adam.
Why?
What flavor of Juul are you pumping?
Mint.
Mint. Is that the good shit?
Oh, I think so.
Apparently,
It's all right. I think they're
teenage
getting
smoking.
rid of all the flavors.
Yeah, because teenage smoking's out of
Because
control.
kids are... teenage juuling is out of control.
That's smoking.
No, it's not. It's smoking. It's just doing Juul.
Yeah, dude, it's bad.
They're all
for
doing
you.
it at school and stuff, which is sick.
That is cool.
They should keep doing it.
Adam, how much would you pay to meet the singer Jewel?
I would pay maybe $100.
To meet Jewel?
Yeah, why not?
How much time would you spend with her?
It wouldn't take that
Would
long.
you get the ass or the mouth?
How much would you pay to do a duet in the studio with Dido?
Dude, I would pay a lot. That would be so funny.
I would just, I would just want her to sing the hook from
Hang my
Eminem.
picture on my penis. Suck my dick, I'm gay.
Straight sex.
Love never come.
Because my dick is small.
Dear
And
Nick,
even if I could, I would
Because
not
my
fuck
dick-
men. So yes, I would, I'm gay. I
Suck
want
my fucking dick.
penis because I'm
And if my
fucking gay.
dick is too
I'm
small.
fucking gay.
I believe that Jewel and
He's like,
Dido.
I can't work with him. Please make him sing the real lyrics. I can't work with this man.
Jason Statham is Dido.
I can't even work with this man.
I heard from a friend of mine.
in the studio, yeah.
I heard from a friend of mine, like second or third hand gossip about from like
I love
doing
gossip.
truck boys jobs
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
That Jason Statham was a pain in the ass to work with, and that he called it doing everything gay. He's like, this
That's
guy. I don't want to do that. That's the guy.
He's the gayest thing I've ever seen. Well, I mean, he's not wrong. Acting is gay.
Yeah.
Especially if you have that personality or just some fucking meathead that people have been staring at forever.
Right.
You know, just like the egos on those guys. It's the worst. That you think attractive women are the worst? Like an attractive white man, where you like just every box is checked in terms of like privilege or whatever.
The
Just-
cock
Rich
Cassidy.
actor.
just rich actor, handsome, but then also like financially
Jacked.
rewarded just for looking a certain way.
Right.
And
when you
being
get to
able
have
to
when you get
fight.
to have a dumb bitch's brain on top of being
He does action. too.
right. Dumb bitch brain plus every privilege possible.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the fucking worst right
That's the
there.
hottest. I mean, worst type of guy.
Yeah. So hot,
So
bad.
Bad.
Yeah,
Fire.
fuck him.
Ugh,
Fuck,
that guy
God
sucks. I don't
fucking
want to fuck
sexy,
him. I don't want to fuck him.
strong.
Jesus Christ, look how sexy this guy.
That reminds me that I'm very gay. I'm very gay. And even if I could, I would not fuck men. Psych, yes, I would. I'm gay. I just want to suck on
To
a
fuck
man.
my ass, to fuck
To
my
fuck
ass.
my ass.
Dear Nick, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I put my address on it perfect. I forgot how that song goes.
Fuck, I gotta go.
Yeah.
You have therapy?
I got therapy and it's
You
gonna
got
take me.
therapy.
And I just checked on fucking Google Maps. It's gonna take me a whole hour.
Again,
to get over there.
Stavros, you're gay. I don't know why we have to keep going over this. I'm
No,
not
but
gay.
the other stuff, man.
Yeah.
What about the other stuff first?
You're fat and you're bald and you're missing teeth. You
You
should
gay?
feel bad. You should be depressed.
You should be way
Therapy
more
isn't the
depressed
answer.
than
You
you
should
are.
get a personal trainer.
Damn. Okay, sir.
I feel like girls don't like me. Yeah, they shouldn't.
They should.
It's a surprise that you get as much attention as you do. Anyway. There's no reason for you to be happy.
Just the guy that hates me.
He's not even a therapist. He's just Jewish.
Look, you deserve to be happy, but you shouldn't be. Everybody deserves to be happy, but all the other people that look like you are not. So you should have survivor's guilt.
That I do sort of. I hope all my fat boys get are happy someday. All right, well, come see us on Funny Moms Monday,
Funny
right?
Moms, March 3rd, I'm at Lincoln Lodge in Chicago.
Nicholas is March 3rd. I'm going to be in Phoenix. Please come buy tickets to that on the 19th. And then LA, we added a second show on the 2nd. First one sold out. Buy that. San Diego the 27th. Tucson on the 20th. Yeah, all this shit. Hartford the 24th. Delaware the 25th. Suck and fuck. Goodbye, everyone.